resort.
We really love this project because of its opulence and the exuberance and aliveness it brings.
Our top 3 reasons for buying Rustomjee, I would say number 1 would be the location. We wanted to be close to the centers of action. The number 2 would be the brand itself. And then very importantly, the open spaces outside and within the apartment.
We were looking at something which had a lot of, a homely feel, even if when you're outside your home. So that's what really attracted us to Rustomjee Crown.
Main choice in considering this Rustomjee Crown was the location of the property. The location is centrally located. It is the distance to South Mumbai and to the North Mumbai is almost very, very ideal.
The location of the site is so perfect. Like if I want to reach to the town side, I can go in 30 minutes. If I want to go to Andheri, I can reach in another 30 minutes.
I think the first and primary piece was the location. It should be convenient. There should be a lot of things which we require on a daily basis nearby, so that our life is simplified.
But one thing that stood out for Crown and finally made us cross the line was the layout of the flat, the carpet size.
I have seen at least 7 to 8 properties, but what I liked about Rustomjee was that they were giving us a clean 5 BHK flat, which was Rustomjee warm shell finished flat, and the finish was also excellent.
The layout.
Yes.
There's nothing that you're missing here. Everything is in place. No wastage of space. Nothing at all. When you enter, it's spacious. The house, the rooms, the living room, it's just perfect.
My daughter is really selective,
Yeah.
and she was really, really happy. She saw a few, properties, but she was not happy with the layouts at all. But this was like perfect, I mean, you enter 2 rooms, I mean, on both the sides, and the view and everything was just perfect.
We did not find any kind of wastage in any of the rooms, any of the living rooms or the dining areas. All the spaces have been so well designed.
When you plan living at a place for 10 years of your life, then it has to be spacious and not feel too crunched. So that is where I think Crown stands out.
Yeah, and all the amenities probably they were really something which we look forward in at holiday homes, So it's staying in the heart of the city and having a holiday home. It was really very, very interesting for us, concept for us,
Crown has everything for everyone, be it an older generation or the younger generation. So many pools for my kids, and they were so excited when we told them about this. They have badminton courts, they have coffee shops, they have restaurants, they have everything that you ask for. And then why would you want to step out of Rustomjee Crown when you have everything in-house? So that's what I think we loved about Rustomjee.
I'm definitely looking forward to using all the amenities there, especially the sauna, canteen or restaurant, and just relaxing by the pool.
Our kids, I think, they are excited and we are waiting for them to experience, just come home, Mama, we are going to leave our bags and just go jump in the pool. So I think that's what we are looking for, which we don't have in our standalone building. And of course, for us as well, going to the gym, going to play tennis, yoga, there's everything in here. So this is what we are looking forward for.
So as our kids come of that age, as we ourselves want to benefit from stuff like, tennis court or badminton court, squash court, swimming pools, gym, audiovisual areas of all kinds, gated community became pretty much a no-brainer for us.
Gated community has its advantages. I've always lived in a gated community all my life, and I did not want to compromise on the security. So I have my father, who is a senior citizen. Then my kids are growing up. So security is the most important aspect. We wanted a feeling of community, and I think the amenities, the project that Rustomjee Crown promises allows us to build that.
A community of similar profile people definitely, I think, works to one's advantage, because if you have people of maybe similar age groups, similar interests, or similar professional backgrounds, I think somehow that that clicking factor or gelling or the bonding factor is always better.
Living in a community where you have like-minded people definitely helps both personally and professionally. So professionally, it's so much easier to just catch up within the complex with some of your clients or peers, exchange ideas, or maybe over a game of billiards. And personally as well, it's important that your family is interacting with the right set of people, the like-minded people. So I think very important factors.
Floor, again, what we have got, the height and the view is, we are really looking forward to move from a 60th floor. It would be a fantastic view across the city. So
we have heard of the brand Rustomjee, and we have heard only good things about it.
Who's putting in a very large amount of their savings, their money into a project, into a house. I think that trust is of incredible importance.
There is a lot of trust associated with it. There's a lot of good faith associated with it, and we are pretty certain, we will get what we have been promised.
Assurance of delivery, assurance of the amenities that they talk about. I've seen two completed projects of Rustomjee, Seasons and one in Juhu. I think what they had shown and what they have delivered is absolutely exactly the same. And then that promise gave us a lot of assurance that we should invest in this project.
I think on the long run, a lot of people make good buildings on show, but the quality you can only see after 5 years, 7 years, and that we have seen in Rustomjee brand, that it stays even on the long. It's endurance, basically. That's important for us.
When we think of brand Rustomjee, two things that come to mind very quickly are, one is luxury and second is reliability. So especially when you're buying something which is under construction, you don't want to be worried about the construction quality or the delivery timelines, and with a brand like Rustomjee, that's not a problem.
From the beginning, we have had very, very warm and excellent service from Rustomjee. If you go by the history, they've developed this name not only by their construction quality, but also with the kind of timely possessions they've always done for all their projects. They've attended us with all of our questions.
And also it's one of their first project in South Mumbai. So I'm sure they would just make the best of it and the most of it, since it's in the center of the city. So yes, I think Rustomjee you can never go wrong with Rustomjee.
Absolutely. So as they say that it's
Rustomjee,
it's thoughtful.
Yes, it is thoughtful.
It is thoughtful, yes.